An infant murder trial unfolds, OU students rally for equality, and Oklahoma legislators face a possible salary decrease. This is OU Nightly. The second sensational murder trial in Norman this month has begun.
Vanz Hurst is covering the trial and is live at Cleveland County Jail. Vanz.
The jury is seated and testimonies are underway for the first-degree murder case of Melissa Clark. Now, she's being accused of killing an infant girl she was babysitting back in July of 2016. Investigators say Clark, the defendant, intentionally threw and dropped 5-month-old Braylon Zachary to the floor several times. The infant later died of brain injuries. An autopsy revealed that the baby girl suffered severe head trauma. Court documents reveal that Clark told police she dropped and threw the child because she was stressed that baby Braylon would not stop crying. The first witnesses to testify were the mother and father of the dead infant. They described to the jury their final moments with their child just before her ventilator was pulled. Testimonies will continue tomorrow morning. Reporting live from Cleveland County Courthouse, I'm Savannah Hurst. This is OU Nightly.
Thanks, Vanz. In another high-profile case of child abuse, Oklahoma City police are now saying the death of a 2-month-old Jacob Thomas on October 8th appeared to be the result of shaken baby syndrome. The infant's 24-year-old father, Austin Davis, is charged with child abuse, but investigators say the charge will be changed to first-degree murder. And in Tulsa County, a jury has recommended 130 years in prison for 2 parents convicted of 5 counts of child neglect. Kevin Fowler and Aislinn Miller will be formally sentenced in November for neglecting their 9-month-old twin girls.
In the wake of these multiple child abuse cases, the Oklahoma Department of Health is eliminating a child abuse prevention program because of a $10 million shortfall in the budget. Governor Mary Fallin called the Oklahoma legislature into special session late September to address the $215 million budget shortfall. So far, legislator has failed to find a way to close the budget gap that is affecting operations at the Oklahoma State Health Department and numerous other state agencies. As of November 15th, funding will be cut for 9 child abuse prevention programs and 25 health centers.
And another Oklahoma murder trial has resumed a day after a key witness broke down into tears and could not finish testifying. Shannon Kepler, a former Oklahoma police officer, was charged with killing his daughter's black boyfriend, 19-year-old Jeremy Lake. The trial was recessed when witness Josh Mills broke down into tears when asked if Lake had tried to borrow a gun. Kepler previously testified that he fired because he saw Lake with a gun.
And Cal Day joins us in the News Center with details about a healthcare breakthrough. Cal.
Thanks, Ashley. Republican Lamar Alexander and Democrat Patty Murray were among the key senators that helped reach a bipartisan breakthrough on health care today. The new agreement includes a 2-year extension of federal payments to insurers, a policy that President Trump halted last week. Insurance warned premiums would spike if the money was not quickly restored. At the White House today, the president commended the work of the senators and called the proposal a short-term solution.
And they're coming up and they're fairly close to a short-term solution. The solution will be for about a year or 2 years, and it'll get us over this intermediate hump.
While the agreement is considered a step in the right direction, support still needs to be secured on both sides of the aisle. President Trump's latest travel ban has been blocked. Hawaii federal judge Derek Watson granted the temporary halt after the Trump administration announced the ban in September. The ban would have affected citizens in many countries, including North Korea, Syria, and Yemen. The travel ban was expected to go in effect on Wednesday. The Defense Department is conducting a review of the mission in Niger and the ambush by 50 ISIS-affiliated fighters that left 4 U.S. soldiers dead and 2 wounded. The review aims to determine exactly what happened, something that is still unclear nearly 2 weeks later. The investigations of the timeline has been ordered by U.S. Africa Command and includes all military branches and elements of the U.S. intelligence agencies that were involved in the mission. Preliminary findings are expected to be established by the end of the week. And Big Bang Theory actress Mayim Bialik is in the middle of a social media firestorm following comments she made recently about the Harvey Weinstein sexual assault scandal. In an opinion piece written to the New York Times, the Emmy-nominated star implied women should dress more moderate to avoid sexual harassment. Countless people are taking to Twitter to voice their disagreements with the actress as more celebrities continue to open up about their own sexual assault encounters. And a Twitter campaign created to unite victims of sexual harassment and sexual assault has gone global. Ashley.
Thank you, Cal. The hashtag #MeToo movement is a rallying cry for women and men alike, giving strength to those who have been silent about sexual assault and harassment for too long. The OU Gender and Equality Center is using the decades-old event Take Back the Night to bring light to the issue.
Pretty much everyone knows someone who is a survivor, has some connection to this issue. Some of them are maybe even survivors themselves. And so it's definitely important to sort of normalize talking about this issue, to support survivors.
A Take Back the Night event will begin at 6 Wednesday evening in the South Oval's Unity Garden. Keynote speakers from the Women's Resource Center and Student Government Association will talk and lead a candlelight vigil. Following the vigil, attendees will march to an open mic night at Second Wind Coffee on Campus Corner. OU advocates will be at the event to talk with anyone needing a helping hand.
I'll tell you what, we've had some cool, crisp, and
have.
clear weather here in Oklahoma lately.
It has not been the case out in California, though. Jenna Warner is here to tell us more. Jenna, what can you tell us?
That's right, guys. So North and Central California have seen some wildfires burning. So here's your update on that. You'll see those red highlighted areas. Those are fires burning currently. And those gray plumes are actually smoke plumes coming off of those fires. So you'll notice San Francisco, you're seeing a smoke plume over that area. So San Francisco is seeing some poor air quality right now. Switching gears back to Oklahoma, though, we have a beautiful week ahead. Will this warming trend continue, however? And when is our next potential for some storms? Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Jenna. Oklahoma's 149 legislators may be facing a decrease in salary and benefits. A committee created to decide whether Oklahoma lawmakers deserved a pay raise decided against a pay hike and may consider reducing salaries and benefits. The Legislative Compensation Board agreed to keep the base salary at $38,400 for now, but meet again in 4 months. There is concern, however, that reducing the pay may steer young people away from running for office. Oklahoma lawmakers ranked 17th highest in legislature salary and per diem at $48,000. Add in health and retirement benefits, and the total compensation package is about $62,000 per year.
Still to come on OU Nightly, drone delivery takes a tasty turn.
And OU law ranks in the top 10. Stay with us.
The former mayor of Tulsa, Kathy Taylor, is suing an insurance company claiming the $4 million payout she received for a ring she lost just isn't enough. Taylor's federal lawsuit filed seeks more than $75,000 to cover the ring's full value. Their insurance broker, Integro USA Incorporated, filed a motion to dismiss the case, claiming Taylor and her husband rejected a policy that would have covered any increase in the ring's value. Taylor lost the 5-carat blue diamond ring while attending a cooking class in California wine country.
And Kendall Thorn joins us now in Tech Report with information on the new way you can now use Venmo. Kendall?
Thanks, Reagan. It's payday, for Venmo anyways. The mobile transaction application known for instantaneous payments can now connect you to more than just your bank account. Venmo announced this week that users will now be able to make online purchases from retailers such as Lululemon and Foot Locker. When checking out online, the option will appear anywhere PayPal is available. And what if you could microwave your perfect shoe like a meal? New technology developed by ASICS would allow customers to design the midsole of their sneakers in store. Customers can now choose their color scheme before it is melted into their dream shoe. The technique is said to use 90% less energy than normal ASICS production. And one Australian community's forecast could be cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Project Wing, a Google affiliate, is working with a Mexican taqueria chain and a drugstore company to deliver food and supplies to a town near Canberra, where even a carton of milk is just 20 minutes away. There are obstacles to overcome, but the technology has already been used to deliver Domino's pizza in New Zealand. So would you guys be okay with receiving burrito delivery from the sky?
That's kind of odd.
Drones now delivering burritos
And pizza.
I'd be down for the pizza.
What are we coming to? I mean, we have Uber for
Everything's
food
so
delivery
easy
now. Now we have
nowadays.
drones doing the work. That is
love it.
crazy. Thank you, Kendall. Well, the CEO of Tulsa's ambulance service, Steve Williamson, released a statement today announcing his resignation. This will halt the criticism the EMSA has received from Williamson staying on the job while under federal scrutiny and a pending trial. Federal prosecutors say the kickbacks and bribes involving him amount up to $20 million. He served the organization for 39 years, and the resignation will be in effect Thursday.
And a month ago, the University of Oklahoma cracked the top 100 of best colleges in the country. Now, the OU Law School has been ranked 10th in the nation as a best value law school. The rankings done by the National Jurist magazine determine its list by percentage of graduates who passed their bar exam, employment rate, tuition, cost of living, and average debt after graduation. Still ahead on OU Nightly, the Sooners look to keep their momentum heading into Kansas State this weekend.
And Jenna Warner will be here with weather.
Right, we have some sunny skies right now, but the temperatures are sure to change. All that and more next. Hey guys, so here's a live look outside of the Cleveland County Courthouse right now. Sunny skies right now as we're seeing. Currently it's 72, sunny winds. They're a bit blustery right now, and we have a very low dew point as well. So earthquakes in Oklahoma, we've seen one to our north near Enid, 22.6 on the Richter scale up to our north. Moving gears back into our area for tonight, 61 degrees by the 8 o'clock hour, making our way down to 51 degrees. So the winds are nearly calm tonight, and we will have a clear night as well. And for your lows tonight, it will be a bit brisk. 47 degrees as a low in Norman as well as OKC. So if you liked those warm temperatures we're experiencing during the daytime, those night times will feel a bit fall-like. Walking out the door tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., 50 degrees, making our way up to 76 by the 5 o'clock hour to end your workday. It'll be sunny tomorrow as well, but those winds will increase throughout the day, giving us a bit of a blustery effect on those temperatures. So across the state, 76 degrees here in Norman and Lawton, 74 to our north in OKC, and 75 up in Enid. So we're sitting around just around average across the state. The normal is 73 for this time of year, and it will be blustery across the state as well. Looking for our radar forecast, so of course we're seeing some sunny skies here for a bit, but we do have a chance for rain Friday afternoon as this low pressure system kind of comes through. But our main event that we're going to be looking at comes Saturday. So we'll have this cold front will be pushing through our area Saturday evening into Sunday morning, bringing us the possibility for storms, and it will drop our temperatures as well as we head into next week. So just to summarize the next 2 days, we'll have a chilly morning tomorrow, but the warming trend will continue tomorrow on into Thursday as we have a few clouds pop up and southerly winds will bring our temperatures up. So rounding out your forecast for the next 7 days, you'll notice that wind shift between Saturday and Sunday as that cold front moves through, and we have rain potential Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Wow, more rain
More
again.
rain to come.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Oh, I like the cooler weather though. It's been kind of nice to.
It has been
Cool,
nice.
cool.
It's not bad. Like, you come outside in the morning and you gotta have a jacket, but you can take it off in midday. So
Right.
it's not bad.
Not too shabby. Well, thank you, Jenna.
Thank you.
Well, Thunder fans are anxiously waiting the season to kick off this week, huh, Collin?
Yeah, well, they're going to have to wait because their season doesn't start for a couple days. But the overall NBA season begins tonight with a highly anticipated matchup between two former teammates and the debut of the defending champs. Stay with us because sports is straight ahead. Welcome back. OU football has another tough Big 12 test this weekend as they take on Kansas State. So far through Big 12 play, the Sooners have lost a game and have outscored their other two opponents by a total of just 13 points. Even though the Sooners continue to struggle in the conference, they have to get their minds right as they travel to Manhattan to take on a team ready for revenge.
It's a competitive conference, and you got to bring it every single week. If you don't bring it, there's not a team that can just show up and do what they want and win a game. And, a game that I'm looking at, like I look at, last time Oklahoma came to Kansas State, they beat me 55-0, and it was just embarrassing, and they're a great team, and they're going to have another great season, and we got to get things figured out. That way they can't come into our house and do that again. So I've had that one circled since they left Manhattan 2 years ago.
Last night, 2 national champion OU men's gymnasts joined Sooner Sports Pad. You can see Ewell Moldauer and Levi Anderson on the full re-air right after the newscast. The Tennessee Titans offense woke up late to beat the Colts and a historic streak. The Titans' win put an end to an 11-game losing streak against the Titans. That was tied for the longest losing streak against one team in the NFL. The Titans' win also created a 3-way tie for the lead in the AFC South, with the Jaguars, Colts, and Titans all sitting on a 3-3 record. Yankees and Astros are playing right now in Game 4. They are scoreless in the 3rd inning. Last night, however, the Yankees were back in the Bronx. And in Game 3, they decided to celebrate with a big win. The Yanks would clobber the Astros for an 8-1 win. CeCe Sabathia would hold the Stros scoreless through 6 as the Yankee offense went to work. The NBA is finally back, and it's tipping off in a big way. The 2 games tonight feature 2 of the top teams in the West in the Warriors and Rockets, and an Eastern Conference Finals rematch between the Cavs and Celtics. It all starts tonight at 7 as LeBron and the Cavs take on former teammate Kyrie Irving. Then the Golden State Warriors take on the Rockets in the Oracle. And with the NBA starting up, we anticipate plenty of dunks filling up your favorite segment. But for now, Top Play Tuesday is back with some acrobatics. Let's check this one out, because Ross Bowers and the Golden Bears of Cal were trying to take down Wazoo this past weekend on Friday, and he's going to take off for the end zone. And he's going to do it in a big way. Into the end zone, flips in. He didn't really stick the landing, but I'll give him 10s across the board. Still very impressive. Is that him trying to make the OU or the Cal men's gym team? I don't know. He had the fans flipping out, though, and that had me head over heels.
That was a great play right there.
He should have been on the sidelines with the cheerleaders, I think.
I think so, too. I mean, he can get up
Who
there.
cares if he stuck the landing? He got a touchdown. That's all that matters, right?
That's all that matters in the
that's
end.
7
And
right
they
there.
beat Washington State 37-3.
Yep.
That's a good night.
That's a pretty good night for him.
Sounds good with me. Thanks,
Colin.
Collin. Still to come on OU Nightly, a family farm grows one big pumpkin. Stay with us.
I'm Shiloh Sellers at the Update Desk. The Senate is moving ahead with the Republican budget plan, a critical step in President Trump's plan to lower taxes and simplify IRS code. The plan would allow follow-up tax cuts costing $1.5 trillion over the next decade. Although the plan is not binding, it does call for $5 trillion in spending cuts affecting Medicare, Medicaid, and the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act. GOP leaders expect the plan to pass by Friday. That's all for now. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Shiloh. An Indiana family farm has something big to brag about this fall. Kent's Kirkabits has grown a pumpkin that has reached a whopping 1,360 pounds. Every autumn, the farm welcomes families from the area, but this year, folks from all over have visited the farm to take a picture with the prize pumpkin. The farm will welcome the public until the end of the month.
How do you
I
grow
don't
something
even
that
know,
big?
but I want to take a road trip just to go see it.
Gee, that's impressive.
That's very impressive.
I want to watch them carve that too.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Jenna is back with information on the Weather Festival.
That's right. So the Weather Festival, it'll be happening at around 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday. So everyone's open to come and see the cool events that we have going on there.
So what are some of the events that are there?
So we'll have a drone showing off some of we have a team that works on drones there. We'll have a weather balloon launch hourly. There will be a lot of broadcast meteorologists from OKC there to talk to. Some storm chaser trucks will be in the parking lot to look through, and there'll be a lot of tours. And you can issue your own tornado warning through the Storm Prediction Center.
Very nice.
That's cool stuff.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for watching OU Nightly, brought to you by Gaylord College at the University of Oklahoma.
We'll see you back here tomorrow night, live at 4:30.
Good night.
Have a great evening.